everyone, welcome to my channel Brighter Life Institute. I'm Alicia. If this is the first time that you visiting my channel, I welcome you to click on the subscribe button so you can be notified when I post a new video. This channel was created to provide support, advice and tools to help you to build a better version of yourself. I want to talk to you today about to not try to make a relationship or your relationship by yourself. Some of us are in a relationship with someone and we are putting a lot of work to it, and we are doing what a partner should be doing by supporting, communicating, being there and providing what we can't. But some of people out there find themselves in what we call a one-sided relationship with another person. And some of those people, example like myself, how I was before, is we give and give and give and give to the relationship. And the more we give, the more the other person are not giving anything at all or not trying anything at all. For a fact, they become more distant, more preoccupied with overthink, and less invested into the relationship and to you. So in this kind of dynamic, the person that is a giver, there are people like that, and I was like this before, are naturally giving because they are giver. But here what we need to do when we are a giver, and there are situations where people can be giving too. There are situations where people can be giving too much to someone and not receiving enough. So there are no balance in the relationship. And when the balance of giving and receiving is not equal, is not reciprocated, then problems happen. One of those partners are going to feel depleted, resentful, and not happy because they are not receiving from the other person. The solution in this kind of relationship is for the giver to pull away a bit and leave room to the other one to also initiate the giving, to also give them room to think what they need to do to be part of your partnership. Because that's what it is. A relationship is a partnership. In our society, we have really romanticized the notion and the idea of love. Love is beautiful. The idea is great. But what love is between two people is really a partnership. And in a partnership, both parties have to join in. Both parties has to bring something on the table. Both parties has to be willing to participate to do something. Love is equal to service. We need to be ready to serve someone else, best interest, to serve them, to be there for them, to communicate, to do the best that we can for them, to bring things to their life, to add in value to their life. And for that, yes, we do need to really take love as a verb, as a service, as an action, not just talking about it. Too many of us are entering a relationship with someone that is emotionally unavailable. They are not present. They are not involved. They say they are with us, that they are her boyfriend, her girlfriend, her husband, her wife. But where we see the situation not working, is there's only the talking and they are not present. If you have a boyfriend that never calls you, never show you interest to know you, never take you out, and you're the one who take them out all the time, you're the one that buy them gift all the time, you're the one that always, put in the effort to make it interesting in the relationship when you have time with them, then you have what we call a one-sided relationship. You are in a relationship with them when they are not. Another example of this is when you are faithful. There's some guy hitting you, asking you your number, and you respond, I can because I have a boyfriend. But your other half, your boyfriend, is going out there and giving his number to any girls that want it. When you ask why he gave his number, he's like, well, I'm trying to make friends. Oh, I didn't know was wrong. I didn't know I could not do that. Yes. So here again is one party is committed, another party is not committed. Guys, we all trying to have a relationship, a partnership with growing up, adult, mature people. Do not try to have a relationship with people that are not mature, that are not an adult, that are not responsible, because you will have problem with them. They will come up with this kind of response to you like, oh, I didn't know I should not supposed to do that. I didn't know, this was required of me, and why should I not do that? They do not understand what they have agreed to enter with you. And many of us could be living with our partner, and we end up to be the person that do the cleaning all the time, do the talking, doing the cooking, and all this kind of thing by herself. When we have a partner, we are not supposed doing things that bringing us weight by ourselves. We are supposed helping the other in their life to have less weight on their shoulder, and if we can, we help them. If we cannot, we still need to show support if we see they're stressed out, they're worried about something, and to be there for them and to maybe do those things with them. But some of us, we can find ourselves, example, to have a home move, and we are worried about our future. We cannot find a job, and our partner that is living with us are not concerned how we feel. And we find ourselves figuring it out all by ourselves, to the point that we are to do many things in our life by ourselves, to the point we start to wonder, am I in a relationship with someone? Because their presence and what they add into your life is no existence. And sometimes not only the value they add to your life, it's no existence, but you're dealing with some very bad behavior in your relationship from your partner. You have to kind of become a bit the mom, the dad, or the police to telling them how to respect you and your partnership, how to not do certain things they should not be doing in relationship or friendship sometimes. Because the basic of a relationship, of a love relationship, is friendship. Sometimes you end up to try to moderate and regulate how the other person is treating you and the relationship. If you are one of those people that is involved with someone that make you feel alone. You feel alone in the relationship. You see them living their single life and not giving anything at all to the relationship. They're giving minimum effort to you, to the relationship. They are showing no interest at all to know who you are, to try to have quality time with you. And if they have a quality time with you, well, you have provided the location. You have prepared the place you're going to meet. They come in, they take what they need to take. If you cook, they eat that. You have sex, and then they go home. And they adding zero value at all to you. Or if you live with a partner, you're there, you're cooking, you're cleaning, doing all those things, and they cannot even have a discussion with you about asking you how your day was, about putting you down with some look. Or they're so busy on their phone communicating with their friend or somebody else that they don't have any time for you. Do not date people that make you feel like you're alone in a relationship, that you have to put some work by yourself to make the relationship going. Because you will never change. The reason people do not, the other person are not putting any effort to make it work with you is because they do not value you. They're taking you for granted. And some of us, I will work harder to try to convince the other person to put some work to it, or try to keep telling them. Of course, it's good to, when we see something that's not working, to discuss it, to address it, so the other person can see there is a problem. But you cannot keep doing that. You're not their mom. You're not the police. You're not here to giving them a guide how to be in a relationship with you or another person, or give them some kind of booklet of manual how to care about you and the relationship. If they don't care, then you should not as well. Do not put effort toward people that are adding zero to you, that are just taking from you. Because out there are people that are takers. They're just there to take. They are not there to add in anything to you. And too many of us are in those kind of relationship. And then we're wondering why I have done this and this and that by myself when I have a partner. And then we call in our friends and whoever can listen to us and complain about what our partner is not doing. Well, maybe the best that we can do before we complain to anyone about our partner is we need to write it down. We need to write down everything that we are not happy with. Address it with our partner. If they don't want to discuss it, if they don't want to find a solution to make it better for us to be with them, because that's what it's all about. If they have this behavior with you, it's because they are getting the relationship and the deal they want with you. So if they don't want to listen what you have to say, they don't want to find a solution to certain of the problem that you feeling in the relationship with them, is because they are not interested to make it, to give you that part for you. Because if it's a problem for you, it is for you that you are addressing it. And if they don't want to make it enjoyable and fair and also worth it for you to be in a relationship with them, then it's best for you to leave them alone, to find somebody else, or to stay by yourself. And saying that again, by staying by yourself. Too many of us are staying in a relationship that are not making us happy, are not satisfying us, are not even meeting one criteria that we need, because we are afraid to be alone. This fear to be alone is pushing some of us to stay in a one-sided relationship where we don't have a relationship. The other person over there, her partner, is so busy focusing on himself, and we come in and we are also adding value and taking care of his need, but he's not worried or concerned at all about her need. I give you a little story. I was in this kind of relationship where I was giving and focusing on my partner and providing the support and what I should do as a girlfriend. And come to the time after so many months where I see that the effort from him was so minimal, I push him to the corner to say, hey, I really need change in our relationship. It's either you change or either it's over. And guess what? The other person didn't want to change. They made it like they already was working on a change. They tried everything. When they didn't try anything, they never want to acknowledge the problem. So we never work on a solution. And in the end, when I was trying to get a deal for me to fix some of the problem in our relationship that was more problematic to me than to the other person couldn't care less to the point we broke up. Yes. So sometimes you can pass months, years with somebody waiting for a change and never get that change. And when you have enough really, and really you now cannot take it anymore, you realize you have wasted so many months, so many years with a person that never intended to give you anything, that never intended to change their way to fit a dynamic to be with you, that they were more focused on what they were getting from you than giving you something. So guys, staying in one-sided relationship, a relationship that make you feel like you're alone, like you have to make it work by yourself, it's not worth it. It's best you stay by yourself if you are already by yourself. If the other person is just there as some kind of piece of furniture in your life that adding nothing to you, then it's best they go. It doesn't mean that all of us only want people that give us something in our life, because it's not about using the other person. It's not using someone if you are giving, and all you want is to receive as well, to have a balance. Remember, you want to have a balance with giving and receiving, because that creates healthy boundary, healthy relationship. And a toxic relationship and an unhealthy relationship has this dynamic of one person doing all the giving, all the chasing, all the convincing, all the whatever, and the other one just taking all of that for granted and not existent. It's like you have a relationship with a blank wall that you feed in, that you keep giving things in, that you are hoping to get something back. Let me tell you, if somebody is not putting any work into you right from the start, and okay, some days we all have days that we are self-focused on ourselves, we are preoccupied by something, we cannot always give. But if this has been constant in your relationship, let me tell you, you don't have a relationship. The other person are not valuing you. You need to pull away and leave them alone. And let them figure out what kind of connection they want with people. Because people that just give and take care of you, yes, maybe their parents and some friends over there can do that. But in a loving relationship and healthy relationship, we cannot have this dynamic of self-sacrifice. Self-sacrifice do not bring love, guys. You won't get love from somebody that you give it all, that you convince them how capable you are, how competent you are. It doesn't matter how great you are, how beautiful you are, how successful you are. If you are with somebody that doesn't value you, then they're not going to change. They're not going to change. You're just going to waste your time. So value yourself enough to see yourself as a prize. You know, we cannot go to a shop and buy even a pen if you don't have money to buy the pen. What makes us think that we can have a girlfriend or a boyfriend that we don't put any work into it? Even when we have a plant or a cat, we need to do something toward it. Like if we have a plant and we never give water to it, then the plant will die. If we have a dog and we never take this dog out, this dog is going to get depressed, is going to start to destroy things around the house because the dog wants attention, he wants to go out, he wants to go to the field. Well, we all have needs, and we cannot sacrifice and deny our need to be with somebody else that are giving us nothing, that are not interested about our need, that are not interested to make us happy. And let me go back to that, making us happy. It is not the responsibility of other people to make you happy. It is yours. If you're not happy, it is to you to speak up, to address. And if the way the person are treating you, loving you, doesn't meet your need, you need to communicate it. Because sometimes someone is putting work into us, but not where we need it to be. So we need to have those communication. Communication is key to a healthy and successful relationship. So we need to communicate. We need to take ourselves seriously. We need to be responsible of our happiness. And when the deal is not good, to communicate it. But some of us, either we communicate it, we address the problem, our partner is not interested. They are not involved. They don't want to know, or they deny it, or they say, I'm going out with my friend, you're giving me a headache. With people like that, you need to drop them, leave them alone, and find somebody else, because you don't have a relationship, you don't have any respect in that relationship, you don't have any friendship, you don't have any interest, and you don't have anyone that is involved really with you. You may have the label of a wife, of a husband, of a boyfriend, as a girlfriend, but you don't have a person that is in front of you, that is engaged with you, that is in a partnership with you. Okay, guys? I hope you really enjoyed this video and you found value to it. Really, too many of us are staying in deals and relationship and connection that is bringing nothing to us. We want to be involved with people that adding value to us, that bring in the best of us, that help us and make us want to be a better version of ourselves. Not people that making us wonder why this person is hesitating or not involved with us, but our boyfriend and girlfriend. It's not good enough. If somebody is busy on putting their mind on someone else, on something else, and doesn't have any time for you, then you need to give the same. You need to give time to people that want to be around you, that want to be with you, that celebrate who you are. Not people that just there to take what you have to offer to them. And many people are there like that. They come to you to just take from you. They have nothing to offer to you. Okay? Not even friendship, not even communication. Alright? So guys, this is it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give a big like and subscribe so you can see my new video. So I'm Alicia from Brighter Life Institute. I wish you a great day, and I wish you to have a healthy relationship with your partner. Please do not settle for one-sided relationship and for a relationship that you feel alone. If you feel alone, it's because maybe you are alone. Okay, thank you. Bye.